Hey all, I'm just sitting here enjoying a afternoon snack. I call it lunch, but other people call it snacks. Of a bowl of one of my favorite cereals. Growing up, it was always my favorite. Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries. Well, as I was growing up, it was just Captain Crunch. They added the Crunch Berries later. But and it, of course, as my adult life hit, it became my favorite because regular Captain Crunch, Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries, um, but we call things by what we see it. Why do we call it, no matter who made it, Captain Crunch? Advertising. And advertising puts it out there to a point where every other commercial come Saturday morning was a Captain Crunch commercial, and therefore Captain Crunch became mainstream part of our culture. Now remember that. It's part of our culture. Therefore, everything that looks like it is, just because that was the easiest thing to call it. Am I going to call it what's really on the package? Captain, no. What was it called? Ultimate Crunchberry or something colossal. That's it. Crunchberry. Am I going to call it that when I'm walking into a restaurant and I see they have cereals over at their morning buffet? No, it's Crunchberries or Captain Crunch or Captain Crunch with Crunchberries. Well, that's not the only thing that we've done. How many of you walk into a place, you go to sneeze, hey, do you have a Kleenex? That's a brand name. Is it easier to remember that you want to ask for a Kleenex rather than saying, hey, do you have any facial tissues? And how many people are going to look at you like, what's a facial tissue? It's simple, guys. Advertising, it becomes a part of our culture. Hey, every guy that works in any kind of industry where you want your hot coffee to stay hot for a while, you go out and get a thermos. Thermos. Thermos is a brand name for what is a vacuum insulated bottle. Hey, nowadays, dear, do you know where my Yeti is? Not, where is my vacuum insulated mug? Nah. Do you know where this is? Do you know where that is? I cut myself. Do you have a Band-Aid? Not, do you have a bandage? Band-Aids. Bandage. People, we do this to ourselves. We name these things and we keep calling them that. In different areas, do different things. You know, if you walk into a restaurant and they say, what would you like to drink? 9 times out of 10, most people just look at them and say a Coke. Is Pepsi okay? Yeah, that's fine. Or a soda. Or soda pop. Or just a pop. Well, what flavor? 7-Up. Is Sprite work? Hey, we do it to ourselves. We really do. Band-Aid is probably one of the biggest brands of adhesive bandages out there, period. How did they do it? Advertising. Don't you not remember seeing the kid that's fallen on his bike or tripped on a rock or whatever, and his little sister is putting a bandage on his knee? When you get hurt, you ask for a Band-Aid. That's what they wanted you to do. They wanted you to ask for a Band-Aid. Therefore, regardless of who made the adhesive bandage, it's now a Band-Aid. It is that simple. Hey, in the office, hey, do you have any sticky notes? No, that's not what we say. What do we say? Do we have any Post-it notes? Because Post-it is the brand name of the most identified sticky note. or adhesive note. Rollerblades and inline skates. Rollerblade it's a manufacturer. Guys, we do this to ourselves. It's that simple. When we take a name of something, we take it, we use it regardless of anything else out there. I think we can take this a little bit further. Do you want me to? What do you think? Say yes or no. And if you do, you might need to see a psychiatrist because you're talking to a video. It's really that simple. But what about when we first came over to the Americas? When they first landed here, where did they think they landed? They thought they landed in India. So all the Native Americans, as we know them today, became Indians. It became because of the thought process when we landed. What do we call, what is it, the terms that we use today describing Native Americans? Hey, it's still Indian. And why is that? Because it was there. It was used. This time, hey, when we first came over to the Americas, we didn't have TV and commercials. It was just widely used. Same thing happened with, like, the jet ski. Think about that. The jet ski. Or, hey, did you know that brand name TV dinner is a brand name? We've done this for not just years, not tens of years, thousands of years. Have we taken something that really isn't what it is and put a name on it? It's that simple. We haven't been that bright in our naming processes. And I think that really goes to show that no matter what we do, no matter what we change, no matter who we seek to change their opinion of us, our names, no matter what we do, stay the same. In the world today, people are throwing around the words racist, bigoted, I can't even talk. Do you know that word? Put it in comments. We're throwing around these words that literally don't mean what we're saying they do. And there are people out there changing the dictionary to fit their perspective or their way of thinking. It's happened for years. Think about this. What about the word gay? In the 20s and 30s, to be gay was to be just fun, having a blast. Hey, how was the party? Man, that party was gay. We had so much fun. Come have a gay old time. The word has been changed to mean something else. By the what? What? Think about that. By the force of our own culture. If we want to change things, we want to become something else. So we take a name and we use it. I'm not racist. Well, then again, some people believe that I am because I just generally don't like everybody. But as you know me, that's not true. It's just funny. It's strange how we as a culture will take things. It's not corruption, but taking a word and changing it into something else. I mean, think about it. Everybody as a kid threw a flying disc. Was that, hey, what did we call it? Come on. Do you have one in your closet? What's it called? It's a Frisbee. Is it made by them? Is it made by Wham-O? Is it really? No. It could be made by somebody else. But guess what it is? It's a Frisbee. Hey, I'm just trying to make a point. I want you to look around yourself. I want you to look at everything and say, wait a minute. Am I really looking at what it is? Or am I allowing my culture or media to cloud my vision of calling it something else, someone else, something else? What are we doing? Why do we do that? Because we do. And I don't know if we're smart in doing this or if we just want to find the easiest route. I'll go to the biggest one yet, as far as I'm concerned. When was the last time you reached for clear adhesive tape? What did you call it? Well, there's Scotch tape. There's all kinds of different tapes out there. But when did you actually call it what it was? No, hey, do you know where any tape is? What kind of tape? Do you want the clear? Do you want Scotch tape? Think about it. There is one more. And it goes to prove the point. Really, since, not that long ago, we've used Ziploc bags to put food in it, or put your oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart. To put your buttons in, to put your pencils in even. We've used Ziploc bags. Well, we call them Ziploc bags, but they're probably not made by them. They're just reclosable bags. Reclosable plastic bags, if you want to put the plastic in there. We've done it for centuries, people. I think it's time we change just a little and figure out, hey, wait a minute. Are we really using the name as it applies to it? Or are we just calling it what we've always called it? Call me a bigot? I'll laugh. Call me a racist? And I'll look at you and go, what? Call me a barbarian. I'll tell you thank you. Because I really do like the kind of the barbaric things in life. Do you get it, people? Am I making sense? Am I helping you understand and maybe think a little? Use that noggin. Think. In everything I do, all the words I say, especially on this channel, it's to drive you to think. And before I sign off this time, again, I want you to know how much I care about you. You, the one that's sitting there looking at me right now. Understand that you're worthy. That you're worthy of being loved. You're worthy to live. Be safe. Stay safe. And in the immortal words of Bill and Ted, be excellent to each other. Later, people.